Now in Good Morning Northwest, we now know how police connected a WSU PhD student to the murders of 4 U of I students. The details revealed in court documents and what's next in the hunt for justice.
Rain chances and warm temps for the next few days. We'll time it all out for you coming up.
And while Idaho doubles down on its abortion ban, Washington adds new protections for abortion rights. We'll look at both just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Friday, January the 6th. Emily Bloom is in for Mark Peterson with that first alert forecast that looks fairly active for the weekend.
Yeah, we have a few rain chances to work through for this weekend and the next couple of days as well into the middle of next week. For right now, though, temperatures in those upper 20s and lower 30s across the area. As we take a look at that live cam in Coeur d'Alene, you can see those wet roads, and you may see that as you're waking up in your own neighborhood as well. Light rain in the overnight hours last night, and that has moved out. For the next couple of hours, sunrise about 7:38 a.m. Temperature is going to be climbing into those mid-30s by 8 a.m. And take a look at that. We're getting a little bit of sunshine for our Friday morning as well. You're going to want to get out and embrace it while you can because it's not going to last too long. As we head into the overnight hours tonight, increasing cloud cover, overnight low of 31 degrees with that rain-snow mix moving through. Those winds coming out of the east about 5 miles an hour. For the next 12 hours, as you're moving through your work day, temperatures climbing into those upper 30s this afternoon, and that sunshine continuing through about 4 p.m. We do have some rain chances to talk about the overnight hours tonight, that rain-snow mix, and same thing on Sunday, but those warmer temperatures are going to save us from any kind of accumulating snow, at least in the Spokane area. We'll take a closer look at our entire region coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, Brian Koberger, the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students, will appear in court again on January 12th.
And although his next appearance is set for next week, an affidavit released just yesterday gave the public critical details on how he emerged as a suspect in the case. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with details released in the court document.
That's right. For the first time ever, we now know what led authorities to arrest 28-year-old Brian Koberger for the murders of 4 college students. The affidavit of probable cause confirmed that one of the surviving roommates saw a man dressed in all black wearing a face mask leave the house the morning of the murders. She didn't know at the time that her friends Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin were already dead. One roommate says she woke up at around 4 a.m. after she thought she heard Kaylee Gonsalves say, quote, "Someone is here." She peeked outside her bedroom door and didn't see anything. She opened her door again after hearing crying coming from Xana Kernodle's room. This time she saw a dark figure dressed in black clothing with a mask covering their face. The roommate says he was about 5'10" with an athletic build, and she remembers seeing bushy eyebrows. Terrified, court records show she remained frozen in place as the man walked past her and left out of the sliding glass door behind her. After viewing surveillance footage and hearing the surviving victims' statements, investigators believe the homicides took place between 4 o'clock and 4:25 a.m. When inspecting the house for the first time, responding officers noticed a tan leather knife sheath next to the bed where Kaylee and Madison were found. On that leather sheath, a United States Marine Corps logo and a single piece of male DNA. Besides the sheath, court documents show investigators also found a shoe print outside of the bedroom of one of the survivors. They say it had a diamond-shaped pattern similar to the pattern found on Van's shoes. And more chilling details, a security camera about 50 feet away from where one of the victims was killed recorded audio of what sounded like voices or a whimper, followed by a loud thud around 4:17 in the morning. The DNA left at the crime scene played a key role in the arrest. Police collected trash from Koberger's parents' house in Pennsylvania and compared that to the DNA found on the knife sheath and found it was nearly a 100% match. Coming up in 30 minutes, I'll break down even more details in the affidavit, including how detectives retraced Brian Koberger's steps the morning of November 13th. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
For weeks, the Moscow Police Department, Idaho State Police, and the FBI released limited information about the investigation.
The affidavit of probable cause shows law enforcement had known about Koberger more than a month before his arrest. While police had known the route of the white Hyundai Elantra, it took them several weeks after the crime was committed to find out that the car belonged to Koberger. Just 4 days after Moscow police asked for help locating the Elantra without a front plate, a WSU police officer found a matching 2015 Elantra registered with a Pennsylvania plate belonging to Koberger. Pennsylvania does not require a front license plate. When authorities looked up his license picture, they found it matched the physical description the surviving roommate had given authorities. Court documents outline that further investigation led authorities to a traffic stop conducted in August, where Kohberger was detained and provided his phone number. That same phone number helped authorities match his cell phone's location to the route taken by that Elantra in security camera footage. Again, Kohberger's next appearance is scheduled for Thursday, January 12th. Now, in that Latah County courtroom yesterday, the family of Kaylee Gonsalves sat in the front row, visibly emotional as the charges were read.
The family attorney addressing the media just moments after that hearing.
It's obviously an emotional time for the family, seeing the defendant for the first time. This is the beginning of the criminal justice system, and the family will be here for the long haul.
Kohberger's attorney made a limited request for him to be held on bond in Latah County, but that request was denied.
The Idaho Supreme Court has upheld the state's abortion ban. Now, nearly all abortions in Idaho are illegal and punishable by law, although there are exceptions for rape, incest, or if the pregnancy threatens a mother's life. In Washington, abortion remains protected, and the Attorney General's office is taking extra steps to make sure it stays that way. There's a form on the Washington Attorney General's website that allows anyone in Washington to make a complaint if they've been wrongfully denied an abortion or contraception or have been harassed at a clinic. Planned Parenthood staff in Spokane say they've noticed more protesting outside of their building, so now they're ready to put this new tool to use.
We had some noisy protests this morning with protesters yelling at staff and patients, and we had patients voice concern. And so now we have a tool where we can be really proactive and have a way that they can complain.
The Attorney General's office says it's in contact with state law enforcement if they find anything from their investigations. If you've been denied abortion care from a private or religious medical center, staff at Planned Parenthood say their doors remain open. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:07.
Mark has the morning off. Emily Bloom is filling in, and you have lots of things to talk about.
Yeah, we've got a rain-snow mix moving through the region tonight, and we're going to see rain quite a bit as we move through the weekend and the beginning of next week even. Right along with that, though, we've got warmer temperatures than usual. We'll talk about all of this coming up.
And we're live this morning at Believe Bride in Spokane Valley, talking all about the Spokane Wedding Expo. It is tomorrow, and we're talking about what you can expect there if it's your first time going.
And we'll update Damar Hamlin's condition, the NFL player who suffered cardiac arrest during Monday Night Football. What we know about his recovery after the break.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Good morning.
Rise and shine.
Watch daytime's #1 duo weekdays at 9 a.m.
Looking for a great idea for the holidays? Elkins Resort, Idaho's premier vacation destination, has great getaway specials for some wonderful wintertime fun. So make your reservations today before the season is over. Call Elkins Resort or check out our website at elkinsresort.com.
Hi, Kylie here with Dad at Parker Toyota. We know finding time during the busy week to schedule your service maintenance can be difficult. That's why we've expanded our hours. We're now open Sundays.
Schedule your oil change, brakes, and other maintenance needs at your convenience online, parkertoyota.com. Our highly trained technicians can get you in and out with our express service.
Experience the no-problem sales and service 7 days a week at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
You even remember to water the house plants.
I do this? You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office. We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Chowila Casino continues to be the place that treats you right in 2023. Earn entries now by playing your favorite games to win a share of $8,600 cash and a big screen smart TV. Prize drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, January 28th. Sports betting, table games, food, and jackpots. Chowila Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, north of Spokane on Highway 395.
It's time to start the new year off right in a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. The new 2023 models are available, which means you can now order your style, pick your color, and build your Toyota just the way you want it. I'm thinking red. And if you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got over 3 blocks full of great choices to make your 2023 the best year yet with a new vehicle from Findlay. Findlay Toyota's downtown.
Country Homes Power, Spokane's #1 source for top-rated fireplaces and barbecues, is clearing out last year's inventory with discounts on gas, wood, and pellet stoves. It's the best time to get the fireplace or barbecue you have always wanted. Get to Country Homes Power today.
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Today marks the 2nd anniversary of the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol.
President Biden is marking the occasion with a solemn tribute, and he will be honoring those who protected the Capitol building that day. Also this morning, there's word of a new lawsuit stemming from the death of Officer Brian Sicknick, who defended the Capitol. And that lawsuit names former President Trump. Another officer, Harry Dunn, will receive the Presidential Civilian Award today. He worked with Sicknick and says he holds Trump responsible. Officer Sicknick will receive the award posthumously.
The NFL has canceled the Buffalo Bills-Cincinnati Bengals game that was suspended Monday night when Bills player Damar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest. He's now showing significant signs of improvement, though. While not yet able to speak, Hamlin is able to communicate by writing. He's still on a ventilator in the ICU, but doctors say he's able to move his hands and feet and seems to have no neurological issues.
And your 10-second takeaway on this Friday, we've got a rain-snow mix moving through tonight. That's going to be primarily snow for the Cascades and the Okanagan Valley. And then we've got warmer temperatures for the week ahead.
Healthcare workers in Washington are facing staffing shortages. Some workers say it is driving up massive burnout.
And they're now calling on legislators to pass safe staffing standards at hospitals. Efforts to pass these standards first started in 2022, but were not successful. A group of healthcare workers is now heading back to Olympia for the 2023 session.
We know that there are thousands of nurses and other healthcare workers in Washington who have cut back hours, turned to travel nursing, left the profession altogether, or retired early to deal with the extreme stress. Our only hope of recruiting and retaining healthcare workers is to make working conditions in hospitals manageable.
Local healthcare providers like Providence say they're aware of staffing shortages in Spokane and will continue to make efforts to train and hire more staff. The bill for safe staffing standards will be introduced next Monday on the first day of that legislative session in Olympia. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12.
It's kind of like Groundhog Day on Capitol Hill. 11 rounds of voting for a new House Speaker and the same result, a stalemate. Right after the break, the big problems that's causing.
And if the new year has you planning a wedding, all the help you need is in one place. Destiny Richards checking out the Wedding Expo just ahead.
Jonah here. Before you decide on an SUV, I invite you to see and drive the Volkswagen Tiguan. It's impressive and it checks all the boxes. A roomy interior, plenty of cargo space with remote power liftgate. All-wheel drive, that's important in the Northwest. Solid performance, modern infotainment system with all the high-tech choices. Check out the Tiguan at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Go, Chiefs, go! Catton, he's got Weinstein driving the net. Catton comes in, shoots, and scores! Quick shot, rebound, score!
Saturday, January 7th, your Spokane Chiefs are home in the arena against the Vancouver Giants. Someone will win a trip to see the Seattle Kraken. It's our Coors Light Kraken Trip giveaway and Pride Night. Listen to Key 101 for details. For tickets and game times, go to SpokaneChiefs.com. That's SpokaneChiefs.com.
Are you looking for an endless supply of hot water to your house? Are you looking for a more efficient and cost-saving hot water source? Then call Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning today for a new tankless or tank system. Now offering next-day installations and factory direct savings for our customers. Oh, and did I mention? Avista customers are also eligible for a high-efficiency rebate. Call Bill's Heating and Air today for your free quote.
Every winter, harmful road chemicals, gravel, slush will attack your vehicle. You will have body damage.
At Car Wash Plaza, we feature the region's best complete touchless system. It cleans your entire vehicle, removing built-up grime and magnesium chloride chemicals.
We understand your vehicle is a major investment. Let's work together to maintain its looks and value.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
It's Walker's Furniture 4-day holiday sale. Now's the best time to save on the largest selection of mattresses like Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Beautyrest Black. Or say yes to no minimum purchase, no money down, and no interest financing for 5 years. So you can get the furniture you've always wanted for less and sleep better in 2023.
Today through this Monday at Walker's.
Kylie and I are excited to show you the rugged good looks and adventurous spirit of this all-new Subaru Outback.
It has a roomy interior and almost 9 inches of ground clearance that make on or off-road driving fun.
Plus, Subaru's legendary safety features like symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology.
Visit parkersubaru.com or drop by the dealership to learn why Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 8 years running.
Right now, it's the Subaru Share the Love event. Visit Parker Subaru in Coeur d'Alene. 4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
It is 6:16. The country is watching the chaos unfold on Capitol Hill. A group of conservative Republicans continues to block their own conference leader, Kevin McCarthy, from becoming the next House Speaker. McCarthy has now lost 11 rounds of votes in the last 3 days. Here's ABC's Alex Prochet.
McCarthy, do you have any
Republican Kevin McCarthy now gearing up for a 4th day of votes on whether or not he should be the new GOP House Speaker.
Has not been, a speaker has not been elected.
Vote after vote, McCarthy has now failed 11 times. The last time a speaker's race went beyond 9 ballots was 1859. But the California Republican telling ABC as he left Capitol Hill late last night, he's willing to drag this out.
I'm not putting any timeline on it. I just think we've got some progress going on. We've got members talking. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
McCarthy hopes caving to key demands from GOP holdouts will give him the votes he needs. He's even offering to change the House rules so one single lawmaker could force a vote to remove a speaker. Some of his supporters say he's giving in too much.
We cannot allow a small group of folks commit political terrorism, and that's what they're doing.
Democrats pointing to the dysfunction.
Kevin McCarthy's ego and his pursuit of this speakership at all costs is drowning out the voices and the needs of the American people.
Without a speaker, the House is at a standstill. Members can't be sworn in, meaning they also can't help their constituents on everything from passport requests to helping people apply for federal benefits. Top lawmakers also warning they won't have security clearance until they're sworn in. No classified briefings with military or intelligence. There's also concern that some staffers won't get paid and could even lose benefits. One Republican tweeting, the handful holding up the speaker election is not helping Americans, but directly hurting them. Alex Prochet, ABC News, Washington.
All right, we are taking a live look at downtown Spokane here at 6:18 on your Friday morning. Looks pretty peaceful right now.
It does. What a nice thing, because it's not going to stay that way through the weekend.
No, at least we're going to get into a little bit of sunshine before all the rain, but we do have quite a few chances here for us over the next couple of days. Sunrise is going to be about 7:38 this morning, and temperatures pretty nice right now across the region. Upper 20s for the Coeur d'Alene area and those lower 30s here in the Spokane area. And as we take a look through the metro right now, you can see some areas still in those mid to upper 20s, and most of us in those lower 30s, 33 for downtown Spokane and Spokane Valley. And temperature is going to be warming up pretty nicely for us as we move through the day. Taking a look at the next 12 hours, you can see by 3 p.m. this afternoon, we're up to 39 degrees. Looking at our high today in about 40, 41 degrees. And that's a glimpse at what you can expect for the next couple of days. It's going to be refreshing, we could say. And that sunshine out there as well, you're going to want to soak it in while you can, because that's not going to last long for us. We have have increasing cloud cover as we move into the overnight hours tonight. And then we do have a system moving our way. Rain snow mix for the Spokane area, but for the Okanagan Valleys, Cascade Valleys, and Northeast Washington, it's looking like primarily snow. Some areas could see 1 to 2 inches. This is going to continue through Saturday morning. Something else for you to keep in mind as you are out maybe running some errands, going to kids' basketball games, whatever that may be, you could encounter some rain Saturday morning. Most of this is going to be out Sunday morning, but then by Sunday night, we are looking at round 2 of this activity. Overnight low tonight in the Spokane area will be 31 degrees with that rain snow mix moving through. Lows across the region, most of us in those lower 30s, 31 to 33, primarily all across the area. 38 will be the overnight low for those of you in the Lewiston area. Planning forecast is showing that we have got this pattern going on of rain chances for the next 5 or 6 days, and temperatures staying pretty steady right there in those lower 40s. So for many of us, we're going to enjoy the warmer weather, if we want to call it that. But then we've got the rain chances to deal with.
Remarkably consistent, though, over the next week. So,
yeah.
All right. Emily, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:20. A late comeback by Jay Mullins and the Cougs falls just short at Arizona State.
But Rozier Bolton and Gonzaga pulled off a crazy comeback in San Francisco in a game they led for less than 2 minutes. The highlights next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Kelly here at Colville Toyota with the pups, cruising in this new Toyota Highlander.
We've met many new neighbors and come to love this beautiful region.
Our hometown-friendly restaurants, scenic rivers, Colville, Kettle, and Columbia.
Confederated County Museum, the golf course, hiking around Colville Mountain, a leisurely picnic at one of our parks,
or just a beautiful scenic drive.
Our region has plenty to offer, and so does Colville Toyota.
Your small-town dealership with a big heart.
Are you interested in a top-load laundry set? See the best selection of top-load laundry sets anywhere at your local Fred's Appliance. Like this Hot Point top-load set that's in stock. Top-load washers and dryers start at only $4.99 each. GE top-load laundry sets have features like a water station for hand rinsing, sensor drying, and deep fill for your biggest load. Starting at only $4.99 each, top-load laundry sets are in stock and on sale. See the best selection anywhere of front-load and top-load laundry sets at Fred's Appliance.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on the next task. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXOY.com denominated. 4 News Now Extreme Team brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride. Get your new vehicle this year at Cal.
Taxes aren't free, but your furnace could be. This holiday season, when you purchase a Daikin air conditioning unit, you'll receive a Daikin furnace free. That's right, free. Let us keep you and your family comfortable all year round. Contact Mainstream today.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minenso. Gonzaga head basketball coach Mark Few said if the Bulldogs didn't bring their best game every game, someone in conference was going to beat them. That someone was almost San Francisco. Keyword almost. Gonzaga escaped with a 77-75 win over the Dons on Thursday. This comes despite only leading in the game for a total of 1 minute and 31 seconds. Rozier Bolton had the go-ahead put back in the final seconds to secure the win for the Zags. Bolton had a game-high 21 points. Now the Bulldogs will take on Santa Clara next on the road at 7 o'clock on Saturday. Gonzaga women's hoops also took down San Francisco on Thursday. This one wasn't as close, at least in the later half of the game. Gonzaga won 63-52 behind Kaylin Trong's 17 points. The Bulldogs will host Santa Clara at 2 o'clock on Saturday. In Washington State, men's hoops fell on the road to Arizona State 77-71. Jabe Mullins had a nice game, 19 points in the losing effort for the Cougars. Washington State drops to 1-4 in Pac-12 play. They'll try their luck against number 5 Arizona at 2 o'clock on Saturday. And that'll wrap us up for morning sports.
Any engaged couples in our life, your life rather, tying the knot this year, or maybe you made it official over the holidays. The Spokane Wedding Expo is coming up for you this weekend.
Yeah, it's your chance to see people and places you need to know about to make your wedding happen. Destiny Richards is live with one of those Wedding Expo vendors, Believe Bride.
That's right. This is a special event for you to go and browse and just network with people that can help you plan a perfect wedding. We are here with Teresa Akers with Believe Bride. For those just joining us, tell us about what the Wedding Expo experience is.
It is just such a fun opportunity to network with all the premier wedding vendors in the Pacific Northwest and find who is perfect for you and your wedding.
All right. And what's kind of your experience being a part of it so many years? What's your favorite part about connecting to those brides and those who are going to come into your shop and pick out a dress?
Oh, it is just so fun to meet all of our new brides. And there's special people that are there with them. And we love that opportunity to connect with them and help them book their appointment and come and find their perfect dress.
All right, that's going to be 10 to 4 tomorrow. Tell us also about this special giveaway that people can take part in at Believe Bride.
Yes, every bride that books with us at the bridal fair is going to get one of these really fun booking cards, and when they scratch that off at their bridal appointment, everybody gets a prize or a discount on a dress. One bride is going to get $500 towards her dress.
All right. So it's not just a chance, to network with those different businesses, but also get a chance to get some discounts on planning that wedding. So very nice. Coming up, we'll take another look at some dresses here before you even go to the Wedding Expo, before you even come here to plan your wedding. That's coming up a little later. I'll send it back to you guys.
Hey, $500 off a dress is no joke. That's a big deal. Yeah. Good morning, Northwest time, and now 6:26.
As we go to a commercial break, your first look was coming up on GMA starting at 7.
All right.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new details on the case against accused Idaho murderer Brian Kohberger.
Count 2 alleges that you committed the felony offense of murder in the first degree. The maximum penalty for that offense, if you plead guilty or are found guilty, is death and/or imprisonment for life. Do you understand?
Yes.
Overnight, the family of one of the victims, Kaylee Gonzalez, now speaking out after coming face to face with the suspect in court for the first time.
I want to make this as difficult as possible for the defendant. I want him to feel and see what he's done. And if that means we have to be uncomfortable and we have to go through some things, then we will.
And coming up at 7 a.m., former FBI agent Brad Garrett and legal expert Dan Abrams weigh in live with your GMA First Look. I'm Kena Whitworth, ABC News, Moscow, Idaho.
Struggling with the highs and lows of bipolar 1? Ask about Vraylar. Because you are greater than your bipolar 1. And you can help take control of your symptoms with Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
It's our annual Red Hot Clear the Lot blowout sale at Jennifer's Auto Sales and Service.
Chihuahua Casino continues to be the place that treats you right in 2023. Earn entries now by playing your favorite games to win a share of $8,600 cash and a big screen smart TV. Prize drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, January 28th. Sports betting, table games, food, and jackpots. Chihuahua Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, north of Spokane on Highway 395.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Sunday, Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
This year, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. We've got lots of great choices, and every vehicle sold comes with Toyota Care, so you can get a new reliable vehicle in 2023 from Findlay.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We're taking a look at some of the big stories online in the 4 News Now story tracker.
Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a temporary ceasefire in Ukraine for 36 hours beginning today to, he says, allow Orthodox Christians to attend Christmas services. But the proposal was swiftly dismissed as hypocrisy by Ukrainian officials. During his nightly address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky voiced skepticism about the temporary ceasefire, saying Moscow is using Orthodox Christmas as a cover to pause and resupply equipment and ammunition.
Weeks after Hawaii's Mauna Loa erupted for the first time in decades, neighboring Kilauea is showing activity again. Kilauea had stopped erupting in September of 2021, but started showing signs yesterday morning. Officials have elevated Kilauea's volcano alert level to a warning status, although the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency says it currently poses no threat to communities. Kilauea's 2018 eruption was one of the most destructive in the state's history, forcing evacuations and destroying hundreds of homes. Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, January 6th. Let's send John over to Emily Bloom. She is filling in for Mark Peterson with your First Alert forecast.
Yeah, happy Friday to those of you who are waking up. We are going to be waking up to wet roads across the region because of some rain that was moving through, and it's going to be out of the way for the next couple of hours. We have more of that on the way. Temperatures right now in those upper 20s and lower 30s. 33 is where we're at here in the Spokane area. Sunrise about an hour out from where we're at right now. 8 a.m. you can see temperatures already climbing into those mid 30s. We're at 36 through 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. and some of that sunshine is going to be sticking around with us through the better half of our day. You're going to want to get out and embrace it while you can, because it's not going to last long for us. As we head into the overnight hours tonight, we have that increasing cloud cover, overnight low of 31 degrees, and then we have that rain-snow mix moving throughout the region. It's going to be primarily snow for those of you in the Cascade Valleys, Okanagan Valleys, and Northeast Washington, and some areas could see accumulation between 1 to 2 inches. And then we have rain chances continuing through the weekend with warmer temps here in the Spokane area.
One of the most chilling details released in the Moscow murders investigation, video surveillance footage.
Court documents show suspected killer Brian Kohberger's car cruised past the home on King Road multiple times before the murders of 4 college students. Sydney Charles is at the Breaking Now desk with how video footage led police to arrest Kohberger for the murders.
So video surveillance footage and phone records helped detectives trace the path of the suspect's car, which is part of what led police to make an arrest. According to the affidavit, it's believed Brian Kohberger left his Pullman apartment before 2:45 a.m. in the morning on November 13th. Surveillance video on WSU's campus has the suspect's vehicle traveling towards Highway 270, which connects Pullman to Moscow at 2:50 in the morning on November 13th. That white Hyundai Elantra is now next track going westbound on Indian Hills Drive, just east of Main Street in Moscow around 3:26 a.m. Court documents say multiple surveillance videos catch the same Elantra in the King Road neighborhood at 3:29 in the morning. These videos show the vehicle making 3 different passes in the area before leaving on Elantra Drive. Then around 4:04 a.m. in the morning, the suspect returns a 4th time. It wasn't seen on the footage again until it sped away 16 minutes later from the King Road house. That's at 4:20 a.m. Around 4:50 in the morning, his phone was tracked near Blaine, Idaho. Further tracking was consistent with Kohberger traveling south to Genesee, west to Uniontown, and north back into Pullman. The route of the white Elantra on the morning of November 13th is just one piece of evidence that led to Kohberger's arrest. To find all details related to the investigation and information released in those chilling court documents, head to KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
And this quadruple murder changed the quiet college town of Moscow.
Many who live near the crime scene have been locking their doors since it happened and holding out hope for justice. Students are shocked that police are saying a student is responsible, and still in disbelief there was even a murder on King Road in the first place. Alexander Gary lives in the neighborhood.
It really could have been anybody, because with how close we are and with all the apartments around here, it wouldn't have been that hard for someone else to have been the victim instead. So it is scary.
Gary praised police for tracking down a suspect so far away. He says he wants the victims' families to have closure from the horrendous crimes.
A local convict is behind bars again. This time, police accuse him of randomly attacking 5 people in 4 separate incidents last month. This is new video from Spokane police. Officers say 3 of these attacks happened on the same day, December 17th. In that video, you just saw 37-year-old Gary Alt spray 2 people with bear spray, kick him in the head, and then storm away. This assault happened at Wall Street and Spokane Falls Boulevard. Police say right after the bear spray attack, Alt punched 2 people sitting outside a business on West Main in downtown. Later in that day, a woman standing outside a store on North Division in Holland was bear sprayed and kicked. Then on December 20th, police say Alt punched a man and hit him with a hammer while he was in the bathroom of a store on Newport Highway in Green Bluff. Police say Alt was eventually arrested and charged with several counts of assault. He's now being held on nearly $200,000 bond. Investigators say Alt has a lengthy rap sheet of convictions, including burglary, theft, and possession of stolen property.
In news around the nation, with the number of migrants at the southern border surging, President Biden announced an expansion to a program to accept up to 30,000 migrants per month from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, along with plans to expel as many migrants from those countries who circumvent U.S. laws. Biden also unveiled plans to visit the border this weekend with a planned stop in El Paso, Texas, to meet local officers and address border security issues. It'll be his first stop at the border as president.
Excuse me.
Bless you. It is now 6:37.
All right, we're sending things back over to Emily Bloom now with a look at what's ahead of us today and into the weekend.
We're going to get some sunshine through the better part of today, but then we do have increasing cloud cover tonight, and rain-snow mix will follow that. It's going to be primarily snow through the Cascades. The rain chances will continue, and we've got warmer temps for at least the next couple of days as well. We'll take a closer look at all of this coming up.
And winning tonight's Mega Millions may be wishful thinking, but we can all dream. We'll have advice from a financial expert if you do take home that nearly $1 billion prize coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Coming in 6 days, it's the National RV Show at the Convention Center downtown. There'll be amazing RV discounts and a huge selection of units for a variety of traveling experiences. And now for the first time featuring tiny homes, tons of vendors, and free admission. It's the National RV Show the 12th through the 16th.
Let's wave the flag together. Hello, I'm Mark Peterson with 4 News Now, presenting the Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered flag to any BECU Spokane location on January 13th, and in exchange you'll receive a new American-made flag from Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift.
BECU is proud to be part of the Great American Flag Swap. We're honored to live in a community that supports veterans and military families who sacrifice for the benefit of us all. Visit us in Spokane and see what banking is like when people come first. BECU, not for profit, equals more for people.
I'm Jonah, and I'd like to welcome you to the brand new Coeur d'Alene Nissan. You'll find the grand dealership lobby open, comfortable, and relaxing. A service center with state-of-the-art equipment committed to getting you quickly and safely back on the road. There's much more to experience. I'm inviting you to stop in and see us. We're just off Highway 95 in Coeur d'Alene.
Here we grow again. Even more fun is headed to Spokane Tribe Casino. You love Caesar Sportsbook, the grill and bar, and larger variety of games we recently added. Gear up for a new food court, a completely smoke-free gaming area, a state-of-the-art entertainment venue, and more. Things just keep getting better. Get in on the $100,000 giveaway and your chance at the $50,000 grand prize in honor of 5 great years of Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
It's Walker's Furniture's 4-day holiday clearance, where we offer some of our biggest savings of the year on many items up to 70% off. Or receive 0% interest financing until 2028 with no down payment and no minimum purchase. So you can get the new furniture you've been wanting at 4-day clearance prices.
Today through this Monday at Walker's.
Coming in 6 days, it's the National RV Show at the Convention Center downtown. Manufacturers reps from across the country will have RV prices that can't be offered any other time of year. And now for the first time featuring tiny homes. Adult beverages, free admission. It's the National RV Show the 12th through the 16th.
It's now 6:40. Soon, you could start seeing more police officers patrolling your Spokane neighborhood.
The police department hopes to respond to calls faster, curb officer fatigue, and be more proactive. And to do that, they'll soon roll out a new model. The department says it's dealing with delayed response times and unanswered calls because officers are stretched so thin. Officers working in the traffic and neighborhood resource units are being reassigned to handle patrols. The city says this change will make officers more accessible and visible to the community.
One of the things we realize is that the number one priority has to be our response to 911 calls. We have to have officers on the other end of that microphone when a community member calls into 911 and they need our assistance, and they need our assistance right now.
Right now, the Northwest, Northeast, and South precincts are all under one captain. That means officers spend a lot on drive time. Officers will now be assigned to specific areas with an individual captain. This way, they can be proactive at addressing problems in the neighborhoods. They'll start using this new model on Sunday.
And happy Friday to you. Your 10-second takeaway, we have a rain-snow mix moving through the region tonight. That's going to be snow through the Cascade area, and then we've got warmer temperatures for at least the next couple of days, and that will carry us through this weekend as well. A closer look coming up.
Well, tonight's Mega Millions drawing is sitting at an estimated $940 million. That's the 6th largest jackpot in U.S. history.
And no one has matched all 6 numbers plus the Mega Ball since October. But just in case you are that lucky person, financial advisor Emily Irwin has a few tips. First, only tell your closest loved ones and assemble a team of professionals to help you manage your newfound wealth and give clarity to your financial goals.
Generally, that team would be comprised of an attorney, an accountant, a financial professional, potentially even a charitable planning professional, as well as even a media expert.
Finally, Irwin says when you have to decide whether to take the lump sum or the annuity, the answer is always take the lump sum. You can buy Mega Millions tickets up to 15 minutes before each scheduled drawing. Tonight's is at 8, so obviously get your ticket before 7:45. And if you need to hire a media expert, I'll only charge you like $1.5 million.
That's
a
it?
drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Or more. Now I'm rethinking it. Hey, it is now 6:43.
All right, Destiny Richards is live with some tips for brides-to-be.
That's right. Believe Bride is a part of tomorrow's Spokane Wedding Expo, and we're checking out their beautiful dresses that they have for you when you're picking out your wedding dress.
She's single, dudes.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Those responsible for making our local roads and highways safe for winter travel would like to remind you that snow removal is an important, critical, and precise task. Please give the right-of-way to removal equipment so we can all get where we need to go quickly and safely.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we do one thing, and we do it well. We're plumbers. In fact, we're the largest plumbing company in the region, and we're proud to say we've been voted the best plumbing company since 2009. We give you upfront pricing so you know exactly what you'll pay before we start, and we do everything from drain cleaning to trenchless sewer repair. So if you want your plumbing done right the first time, call a plumber. And call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
Hi, I'm Chris with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Right now is the best time to get your vehicle in to get it checked over. Come on in for a free winter inspection. We're going to check your brakes, shocks, struts, tires, air filter, wiper blades, and your heating and cooling system to make sure you're winter ready. If you can't make it into one of our shops, give us a call. We now have a mobile service. We offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile parts and labor warranty. We support our local law enforcement, our schools, our nurses and doctors, and we're here to support you. Come and try us out. We are a friendly neighborhood service repair center.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride. Get your new vehicle this year at Cal.
Winter weather means hazardous driving conditions. If you must travel, follow these guidelines to keep everyone safe. Slow down and keep a safe following distance. Use traction tires. Give snow and emergency vehicles the right of way. Carry an emergency kit. Brought to you by Lakes, Worley, Post Falls, and Eastside Highway Districts.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
Welcome back. The Spokane Wedding Expo is tomorrow. It's a perfect time for engaged couples to connect with local businesses in the wedding industry.
If you or a couple you know has a date set or is working on it, you'll probably want to check out this annual event. Destiny Richards looking amazing in this dress. She is at Believe Bride.
Well, thank you guys. Well, I am, yes, in a wedding dress, and it feels honestly so good to wear one. It's so nicely fitted, and we are here with Teresa Akers, who helped me pick this one out. And I have to say that one of the amazing things was you knew what sizes I would be right away. So I thought it was going to be like, you know, measurements, all of that stuff, but you kind of have that experience of just knowing.
Absolutely. We are blessed with so many brides that you do know what size people are going to wear, and we want to make sure that we have every size for every bride.
Yeah, and what are some tips that you would want to share that maybe people might not know about picking that dress? And you said be open-minded.
Absolutely. I think the most important thing for any bride when they're getting ready to come and find their dream dress is to bring the people that love and support you. And to keep in mind that sometimes a smaller group is much less stressful for a bride. And then most of our brides do find their dress on their first visit. So we do say come with an open mind and an open heart and be ready to fall in love, because as you can see, dresses are magical. And when you put them on, that's when the magic really happens.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having us here. I am not getting married anytime soon, but it's fun to play dress up. But you can go, if you're getting married soon, you can go to the Spokane Wedding Expo tomorrow, 10 to 4 p.m. Come and see a few of the dresses Believe Bride has and get connected with all of those other vendors to make your wedding dreams come true as well. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
So yes to the dress.
We were wondering if she's going to put one on, and she did it.
And I love how you threw out there, she's single.
Just, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Inquiring minds might want to know. Take a look at downtown Spokane here again. What are we, still about 45 minutes away from sunrise?
But it's getting better.
Yeah,
yes.
it is.
We're going to be warming up very nicely today, and we're going to get into a little bit of sunshine as well. It's going to be very nice for our Friday. You can see by 11 a.m. we're up to 38 degrees. 3 p.m. 39 degrees. I think our high today is going to be closer to about 40 or 41. And you're going to want to enjoy this sunshine while you have the opportunity to, because we do have increasing cloud cover as we head into the overnight hours tonight. You can see across the region, most of us in the upper 30s and lower 40s. 41 in Grand Coulee, 42 for those of you in St. Mary's, 50 will be the high for those of you in the Lewiston area. Now, as we put our forecast radar in motion, you can see that increasing cloud cover as we move throughout the day and into tonight. And then we do have a system that's going to be moving through a rain-snow mix for those of us in the Spokane area, through the Okanagan Valley, Cascade Valley, and northeast Washington. It's going to be looking a lot more like snow, primarily snow. Some areas could see 2 to 3 inches. All of this is out of the way by early morning hours on Sunday. We're going to have rain throughout the first half of Saturday, so that's something that you're going to want to keep in mind as you are making your weekend plans. 31 will be the overnight low tonight, and across the region, very much the same story. 31 to 35 for the most part. We've got 31 for both Bonners Ferry and Sandpoint as the overnight low. That'll be where you're waking up on Saturday morning. Planning forecast is showing a pattern here. We have got a lot of days with these rain chances through the tail end of next week, and temperatures staying pretty steady there, 39, 40 degrees. 4 News Now will be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app. 4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Alcoholism and drug addiction are very treatable with evidence-based therapies. Colonial Clinic, a Spokane outpatient treatment center, can start patients in treatment the same day they call. We've been solving addiction problems for individuals and their families for over 3 decades. Through closed group therapy, clients advance together with their common experiences toward a healthy lifestyle. We offer addiction treatment, mental health counseling, and now medication-assisted therapy for those who need it. Call for a free consultation. Colonial Clinic. Call today, start treatment tomorrow.
The Grammy-winning songs, the Tony-winning moves, Ain't Too Proud, the life and times of the Temptations. Coming January 17th through 22nd. Tickets on sale now.
You've been hearing about it, and now we've got it at Post Falls Volkswagen, the ID4 electric SUV. This SUV has a space, warranty, technology that buyers want at a price that's competitive.
Come into Post Falls Volkswagen and reserve your ID4 electric SUV, and we'll fill up your gas tank. It's easy to reserve yours. Come into Post Falls Volkswagen and get started and never feel the pain at the pump again.
The ID4 electric SUV, see it and reserve yours today at Post Falls Volkswagen.
We all have to-do lists that can be a mile long, especially when we're short on time.
Come to Corner Furniture during our January clearance sale and check some items off.
Do you need to find the best place to binge that show or finally read that book? Check.
The perfect venue for family game night. Check.
While you are here, check out our great selection on everything from bedroom sets to coffee tables, all at low January clearance sale prices.
Great selection and low prices. Check.
Kerner Furniture's January clearance sale, going on now.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Sunday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Just about 6:53, time to arm you with information for your Friday and your weekend in the morning sprint.
Emily Bloom in from Mark telling us about a wet system heading our way.
Destiny Richards is live with one of the vendors at the Spokane Wedding Expo this weekend.
But first, let's get to Sydney Charles with a few details from the affidavit released for Brian Koberger's arrest.
That's right. That affidavit details what led authorities to arrest Brian Koberger for the murders of 4 college students. It confirms that one of the the surviving roommate saw a man dressed in all black wearing a face mask leave the house the morning of the murders. The roommate says he was about 5'10" with an athletic build, and she remembers seeing bushy eyebrows. Video footage, phone records, their surviving victims' statements are what led investigators to believe the homicides took place between 4 o'clock and 4:25 a.m. When inspecting the house, officers noticed a tan leather knife sheath with DNA next to the bed where Kaylee and Madison were found. Police collected trash from Kohberger's parents' house in Pennsylvania and compared that to the DNA found on the knife sheath, and found it was nearly 100% match. Kohberger's next appearance is scheduled for Thursday, January 12th.
Court documents show suspected killer Kohberger's car cruised past the King Road home multiple times before the murders of 4 college students. Court documents say surveillance video caught the white Hyundai Elantra in the King Road neighborhood at 3:29 in the morning. Those videos show the vehicle making 3 different passes in the area before leaving on Walenta Drive. Then around 4:04 a.m., the suspect returns a 4th time. It wasn't seen on the footage again until it sped away from the King Road house at about 4:20.
And while, while police had known the route of the white Hyundai Elantra, it took them several weeks after the crime was committed to find out that car belonged to Kohberger. Just 4 days after Moscow police asked for help locating the car, a WSU police officer found a matching 2015 Elantra belonging to Kohberger. When authorities looked up his license picture, they found it matched the physical description the surviving roommate had given authorities. To find what other details the court documents outline, head to KXLY.com.
And we're going to have pretty nice conditions for your Friday, getting into mostly sunny skies, partly sunny skies. And then we're going to have increasing cloud cover as we head into the overnight hours tonight with some rain snow mix in the overnight hours and early Saturday morning.
The Idaho Supreme Court has upheld the state's abortion ban. Now, nearly all abortions in Idaho are illegal and punishable by law, although there are exceptions for rape, incest, or if the pregnancy threatens a mother's life. In Washington, abortion remains protected, and the Attorney General's office is taking extra steps to make sure it stays that way. There is a form on the Washington Attorney General's website that allows anyone in Washington to make a complaint if they have been wrongfully denied an abortion or contraception or have been harassed at a clinic.
Healthcare workers in Washington are facing staffing shortages. They're now calling on legislators to pass safe staffing standards at hospitals. Efforts to pass these standards first started in 2022, but were not successful. A group of healthcare workers is now heading back to Olympia for the 2023 session. The bill for safe staffing standards will be introduced next Monday. That's the first day of that session.
And we've been live with Believe Bride this morning. They're a wedding boutique that is just one of many vendors a part of the Spokane Wedding Expo happening tomorrow. There you'll be able to connect with them and see some of the dress options that they have if you're planning your big day. But it's also a chance to connect with venues, connect with photographers, flower companies, things like that to help you plan your wedding as well. It's all happening tomorrow at the Doubletree Hilton Hotel from 10 to 4.
A local convict is being accused of randomly attacking 5 people in 4 separate incidents last month. Officers say 3 of these attacks happened on the same day, December 17th. In this video, you can see 37-year-old Gary Alt sprayed 2 people with bear spray and then kicked them in the head. The assault happened at Wall Street and Spokane Falls Boulevard. Police say right after the bear spray attack, he punched 2 people sitting outside a business on West Main in downtown. Later in the day, a woman standing outside a store on North Division in Holland was bear sprayed and kicked. On December 20th, police say Alt punched a man and then hit him with a hammer while he was in the bathroom of a store on Newport Highway and Green Bluff.
Well, soon you can start seeing more police officers patrolling your Spokane neighborhood. The police department hopes to respond to calls faster with a new model. Officers working in the traffic and neighborhood resource units will start being reassigned to handle patrols. The city says this change will make officers more accessible and more visible to the community. This new model will be rolled out starting on Sunday. All right, coming up after the break, we'll get a final check of your weekend forecast with our Emily Bloom. Don't go away.
4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
There are many different ways that Numerica gives back. Financial education is my way of giving back to the community. by being able to help members in branch and getting the opportunity to go out into schools and teach kids about how to put themselves in a better position financially.
This year, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. We've got lots of great choices, and every vehicle sold comes with Toyota Care, so you can get a new reliable vehicle in 2023 from Findlay.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Sunday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
And pretty nice conditions for our Friday. We're going to get into a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. And then we do have increasing cloud cover tonight with rain and snow moving through the area.
All right.
Emily, thanks.
You bet. It's Script Toss Friday.
Yes, it is.
And it's a special one because this wonderful lady right here is celebrating 20 years at KXOY. So happy anniversary to you. I've got 20 pieces of paper right here. So we're going to make it rain. It's going to be like confetti. It's supposed to fall on you, but it didn't. But it was still okay.
It's very sweet.
Kind of.
Very sweet.
Congratulations. We love you.